Hello guys, saseni karibuni sana back to my channel. It is your girl and kama kawaida. As usual, we give thanks to God for blessing us with another beautiful day. So guys, today's video is about baby food. We're going to be preparing baby food. If you're out there and you're wondering what will I start, weaning my baby with, I'll be making or taking you through on how to make pumpkin with some bananas and some spinach for your baby. It's one of the best food because it's a bit sweet. Pumpkin when cooked, it's sweet. So I'll be taking you through the process. First you're going to boil, then after boiling you're going to karanga, then to put some tomatoes and onion, and our baby is going to enjoy. This is a food that my baby really loves. She can even eat it consecutively for even 3 days, but I always change the diet, which is good. But if you want a starter, which is the baby cannot be if you want a starter whereby you can't give the baby too many varieties of food you're trying to introduce, this is one of the best. So guys, let's do this. So guys, this is a piece of pumpkin that you're going to be using. Then you'll be using just one banana. That is enough, especially if your baby is small, maybe they're not eating much. This is more than enough. So one banana. You're going to peel it off. We have a bowl with some water, so I'll be peeling it off. Then I'll slice it into small pieces so that it can be cooked fast and well. I'll also peel the pumpkin. If you have another method of peeling, well and good. Just be careful you don't cut yourself. When you peel off, this is much easier. This is one of the best foods because it's a bit sweet. It's just tasty on its own. Then I'll cut it into small pieces, and it cooks very fast. So if you want to prepare a fast dish for your baby, this is good. We are cutting it into small pieces so that it can cook fast, because it has to cook completely so that we can be able to mash it. Remember, the baby can't eat it when it's whole. So you're done. I always prefer a neat and clean kitchen, clean hands also. When you maintain the hygiene, there won't be even any sickness like diarrhea, stomach aches and all that. So you avoid quite a lot of things by just maintaining the hygiene. So I'll wash it twice. This is another clean water. So I'll take my sufuria and put a pumpkin and bananas to boil. This is the sufuria that I will use. So I'll put my pumpkins, well washed pumpkins and bananas. I'll put clean water, or a good amount of water, so that it can cook well. So I have put some water, and so we're going to put on the fire and let our bananas and pumpkin cook. But before that, let me put some salt. I'll put a pinch of salt just for the presence of iodine. It is so important. Iodine is very important for everyone, even your baby, even if you're weaning them. Don't put salt to taste, because the pumpkin also have some salt. So don't put salt to taste, just presence of iodine. its source of mineral. We've put our sufuria on fire. Let's wait for it to boil for some time, around 20 to 25 minutes, so that it can boil well and cook well. Then when pumpkin and bananas are ready and they are mushy, we can now get them out. Then put some onions. We have our spinach here. We'll be using this spinach and some few leaves. We can't put all of these, so you can use maybe two. You just go buy some fresh spinach, so you'll use maybe 2 or 3 leaves. For greens, vitamins, spinach has vitamins, and some tomatoes, and also an onion. All these are vitamins, sources of vitamins. So guys, let's wait for some minutes, then get to continue the procedure. So guys, chakula yetu imeiva poa. It has cooked so well. It is even mushy. You can even easily mash it, as you can see. So we want to put some onions and some spinach and tomatoes so that it can have a good taste and the baby can enjoy the food. So we'll be removing this and use the same sufuria. We don't need to wash the sufuria because ni kitungu to the onions and the tomatoes and spinach that you're preparing, and then we add our pumpkin and bananas. So we will put them aside on a bowl. We'll just put it aside just to save time, and it's the same food that you're cooking. I'll add some, I already chopped some onions, small sizes, and also we have tomatoes. These are 2 tomatoes that I used, so I'll be adding some onions. My hands are super clean. Make sure and ensure that when you're in the kitchen, you maintain cleanliness. Always wash your hands each and every second, not even minute, second. You shouldn't even count how many times you wash your hands. So we're going to be adding some very little oil. Very little. The baby needs oil, but not much. So very little oil. We put on our fire and cook. I'll also add a bit of water so that the onions won't get burned or even stick in the sufuria, because the oil is not that much. So I have added a little water just to help the onions cook, and we won't cook them for long. So you just stir a bit. We can't cook them until they turn to golden brown, because remember the oil isn't that enough. Then after just a few seconds, we now add in our tomatoes. I used 2 fresh tomatoes that are ripe. I stirred a little bit and then I add some water. Too much oil is not that good, but let there be some presence of oil. We cover our tomatoes so that they can steam for some few minutes, like 1.5 to 2 minutes. We're going to reduce our fire so that the onions and the tomatoes won't burn. So we wait for 1.5 to 2 minutes. They steam, and then we're going to be adding our pumpkin and bananas. This is one of the best food. Babies really love them. I have tried it with my baby. She really likes it. When I cook actually this food, she'll eat it all. Even if there's another type of food, she prefers this first, because pumpkins are a bit sweet. Actually, when you go to the market, ensure you get the right pumpkin, and also the bananas. There are bananas which are a bit, hard. Even when you cook, they don't cook to a point of getting, you can mash them. So go tell them that you want bananas that you can cook for a baby. There are soft bananas out there, so you come and cook. If you're weaning, don't go for 2 or 3 bananas. That's too much. The baby can't eat a lot of food. because you're trying to train your baby. So you can cook one banana and a piece of pumpkin. You can also add potatoes if you wish. It's also nice. Yeah, and it will be fine. And don't forget to put some greens. Actually, greens are so important. If you have it's called terere. I don't know the English name. Terere, and when you go to the market and just ask for terere, and also spinach, they are a bit light and soft and smooth for the baby. The baby can be able to digest. And remember, the baby maybe doesn't have teeth, but also this food you can also cook for a big baby, but now you won't prefer to mash it because they can be able to chew, they have teeth. But if they don't have teeth, it's a small baby, you can always just you can cook it and mash it for them to be able to eat it well. So before okay, I'll add these so that after I can add our spinach. No spices for babies, it is not healthy. Just natural things. Tomatoes, don't put tomato paste, no. I'd prefer fresh tomatoes from the market. So we give it a few minutes. We're going to cover it again. Just give it a few minutes to steam, and then we add our spinach. I had already chopped my spinach. You chop it into small bits, not long ones, so that the baby can be able to swallow it well. Because even you, when you eat the long spinach or even kales, you have teeth, you can be able to chew, but the baby can't. But if your baby is big, she or he can be able to chew the spinach. So for these small babies, prefer the small chopped spinach or even terere. Make sure you wash them well and thoroughly. These vegetables, they are fresh from the shamba. Okay, you never know where they are planted or anything, but and they get through so many channels to get to you buying it. So it has a lot of dirt. Make sure you clean it with running water. If you don't have running water, clean it like even twice or 3 times. Yeah, it won't cost you anything before you cut them. Don't cut and then you clean. No, clean and then you cut. So we check on our food. We add, remember our pumpkins and bananas were already ready, so we are just adding a few ingredients. You don't cook spinach for too long, they lose their nutrient value. So to maintain the nutrients in it, when you wash the spinach or even kales, after cutting them, they lose the nutrient value in them. So to maintain, you wash before. So we won't cook this food for long after adding this spinach, so that the baby can be able to get all the nutrients from the spinach. I'll just add a little water so that it can be soft. I don't like dry food for my baby because it's not easy for them even to swallow. So I'd prefer not too soft, not too runny, but something that they can be able to accommodate, something friendly. Even swallowing won't bother them. And then in the process, you can be able to mash it. Depending with the how old your baby is, you can mash it completely or even just mash on a lighter note, depending. If the baby is 1 year plus or around 7 months plus, you can just mash it lightly. Give them also the challenge of trying to chew, but remember this pumpkin and bananas or even potatoes are well cooked. So we just cover the food, let it steam for a few seconds, and then it's done. It's good to go. As you can see, our food is ready. Super ready. It was that easy, so simple. If you want to cook your baby some food, some fast food, as in, food that doesn't take too much time, this is the best recipe. So let's put off the fire, serve our food. Here's our food. It's so yummy, so delicious, even as you see it. Very yummy. It's green, very, very healthy, super healthy. We didn't overcook the spinach. Here's our food. So guys, here's our food. Our baby's food is super ready. Hope you've learned something. Hope that video was really helpful to you. Hope you learned a new recipe and how to feed your baby. Try this recipe with your baby and you'll love it. I guarantee you that. I have tried with mine and she really, really enjoys this food. So guys, for now, that's all. Thank you so much for coming to watch my video. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. For those who have already subscribed, if you've not, guys, kindly subscribe to my channel. That will surely support me in a very big way. Don't forget to hit the the notification bell that is just right next to the subscribe button, so that anytime I upload any video, you'll be the first to get notified. So guys, if you like this video, if you think it was great, you can also share with your friends, with your family, with people who you think might need the information. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, I really appreciate. You can also leave a comment down below for me. Let me know, was this video helpful to you, and do you maybe need any other recipe for me to do or to share with you guys. It has been your girl. For now, it's a wrap. Until next time, bye bye.